There are a myriad of different reasons why people choose to homeschool their children. There is the economic benefit of avoiding high private school fees. The convenience of scheduling schooling around other family activities. And the flexibility with which you can tailor your child's education. It is a well-known fact that everyone has individual needs, and homeschooling allows you to create a learning environment that suits your child. When you undergo homeschooling, it is important that you have a curriculum and a plan to execute it. Within that plan, you should understand that you have a tremendous amount of flexibility. There are many different ways that a child can learn something, and many different things to learn in any given subject. One of the best ways that you can ensure a high level of learning retention is to encourage your child to take a personal interest in his or her education. Although this may seem obvious, many people growing up who went through a traditional school system will probably agree that their education was received in an authoritative way. Schooling and your education was something that was done to you, not with you. When homeschooling, however, you can take advantage of the almost unlimited flexibility at your disposal, and let your child take a more active role. While you can't always let your child do whatever he or she wants, you should always explain to him or her a given education plan, and see what they think. For example, when you start your school day, outline the plan for the day with your child. Depending on his or her age, you can also explain the reasoning behind the plan. If there are any things the child seems against doing, try and take them seriously. You should not, of course, avoid certain subjects or activities simply because your child doesn't like them. You should, however, ask your child why he or she doesn't like something in the day's plan, and to suggest alternatives. In many cases, you will be pleasantly surprised by what your child comes up with, and be able to incorporate it into the day's work. As much as possible, you should have a list of alternatives in mind for assigned activities. The idea is to try and think of alternative activities that accomplish the same task. If your child protests against a certain exercise, then, you can offer them an alternative. This can be extremely effective in getting your children to learn material that they dislike. Oftentimes the child simply has to feel that he or she is more in control of the situation to enjoy it. Even though you are ultimately directing your child's education by granting them small allowances and choices, while still sticking with the larger picture, everybody wins. Your child feels he or she is doing what they want to do, and you are still teaching your child what you want them to learn. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please stop by our site for more homeschooling info. If you are interested in a Christian, self-paced, online homeschooling course with customizable curriculum, just follow the link in the description.